Every year, the Dirty Dozen list comes out. And suddenly, parents are questioning strawberries, apples, spinach, basically all the fruits and vegetables their kids will eat or not eat. But here's the problem. This list might actually be making it harder and more expensive for families to eat well. Hi, I'm Alex, pediatric dietitian and mom of two. And welcome to the Good Eaters Club, where we focus on raising kids who are confident about food without fear, pressure, overthinking every ingredient. The Dirty Dozen list is released each year by the Environmental Working Group. It ranks fruits and vegetables based on the pesticide residue detected. And foods like strawberries, apples, spinach, and grapes tend to show up on that list pretty often. Here's what the Dirty Dozen list gets right. And this is based on real testing from the United States Department of Agriculture. So yes, pesticide residues can be detected on produce. Even organic produce. That part is true. But that doesn't mean that those foods are unsafe. This is where the nuance matters. Detection does not equal danger. The levels found on produce are typically well within safety limits that already include a large margin of safety. And when you actually put this into real life context, it really shifts things. There's actually a calculator from the Alliance of Food and Farming that looks at this data. And for something like strawberries, a food that's almost always at the top of the Dirty Dozen, a child would need to eat about 181 servings a day. Yes, servings per day to reach the safety limit. Not one serving, not one bowl, 181 servings. Now, I know my kids love berries, but they're not eating that many. When it comes to organic versus conventional produce, nutritionally, they're very similar. Both provide the fiber, vitamins, and minerals that kids really need to grow and thrive. Organic can reduce pesticide exposure, but conventional produce is still considered safe. So this isn't about one being better or worse. It's about what works for your family, your budget, your access, and what your kids will actually eat. And we need to talk about the cost of organic food, because this is a big one. On average, organic produce can cost about 47% more than conventional. And with grocery prices already being high, that adds up pretty quickly. So when lists like the Dirty Dozen make you feel like you should be buying organic, it can create this pressure where families feel like they have to choose between buying organic fruits and vegetables or buying fruits and vegetables at all. And that's not a choice that we should be pushing families to make, because food needs to be realistic, accessible, and affordable. And we just need to eat more fruits and vegetables in general. What I see happening is this. Number one, we're fear-mongering conventional fruits and vegetables that are safe to eat. And number two, parents start avoiding certain fruits and vegetables or feel like they have to upgrade every food to organic. And now we're either eating fewer fruits and vegetables or spending more money than we need to try to do it right. And neither one of those outcomes is helpful, because when we zoom out, most kids and adults aren't eating enough fruits and vegetables in the first place. And we're not getting enough fiber either. So if something is making these foods feel less accessible, whether that's cost, confusion, or fear, that's working against what actually supports our health. And as a mom, this is where I pause. If my kid finally eats strawberries or apples, I'm not taking those away because of a list. And I'm also not doubling my grocery bill, trying to make everything organic. We're trying to build variety, not add stress and cost where it doesn't need to be. So here's what I recommend. Wash your produce under running water. Buy what fits your budget. Mix organic and conventional if that works for you. Use frozen and canned options too, because these options are often more affordable, accessible, last longer, and still provide the nutrients your kids need. At the end of the day, consistency matters far more than perfection. So here's the bottom line. Eating fruits and vegetables, even conventional ones, is far better than avoiding them because of fear or your grocery budget. And if something is making you eat less of them, stress more about food, or spend more than you need to, that's a sign to step back and refocus on what matters. If you found this episode to be helpful, please make sure you subscribe below so you never miss an episode of the Good Eaters Club.